Finger tough, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. Y'all bear with me. I got this new motion cam. Well, not motion cam, it's a iPod. Hope y'all day going well. Just put my Darth Vaders on. I'm gonna throw the hood on y'all. What's good though, man? I'm just chilling, man. What's good, bro? How y'all doing? It's another good evening, man. Today was beautiful, bro. Just chilling this evening, though. I ain't gonna hold you. What you mean? Hey, what do you be thinking of before big homie? Who that is? Who that is? Talk to me. What up, Mac? This ain't no green screen, bro. This my property. Let me show you. This my property, dude. It's dark out there, but nah, this is my property, champ. Nah, when you actually got your own property, dude, like you don't really need a green screen. You could just, I mean, I don't smoke out, bro. I smoke fire. I ain't gonna lie. This ain't no weed though. But I smoke fire, but this ain't no Zao, bro. You know what I mean? I grew up in the '08. You know what I mean? The 2013 era where we had the best fucking weed. If y'all want to get into it, come on. What you mean? Why you mad at the glasses, bro? I just felt like putting this on and exactly the same reaction that you give me right now, bro. That's the main reason why I got it on. You feel me? Good and bad. I accept it. However you feel, bro. That's your opinion. Hmm? What's good? What's the riddle? What's the riddle? Talk to me. Tell me what the riddle is. I'm all for it. I'm all for a riddle. What's the difference between pink and purple? Hmm. The weed strand. Bro, Akon, matter of fact, you said I look like Akon, bruh. First off, I ain't got no haircut, so respect it. But Akon, bruh, is dark as a fucking wet grape. Let's get that out the gate, bro. I'm not dark as a wet grape. How old was you when? Look at this crap, bro. What's this spam, bro? Who's this dude? Let me get this person out of here. Depends on how tight you grip it. What you? Yeah, and guess what? Thank you for the compliment on the glasses. Somebody else didn't like it, but guess what? I found these motherfuckers at a gas station, bro. I thought they was hard too. Yo, you know how sometimes some of them they don't come with the full liner around, bro, and they just have like just the glass. It just be ugly, but these shits was hard, bro. I wear these when I go fishing and all that. I wear these when I go fishing. Akon and Idris had a baby, huh? Listen, all right, I can accept the Idris Elba, but Akon, he be fly, but that motherfucker dark, bro. That man dark, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Who did you get them gas station? I don't rob nobody. I don't have no need to rob nobody, bro. I work hard for a living, and just for what's your name, JC? That's actually my nickname, bro. That's my first and last initial. But no, man, no. What I gotta rob somebody for, bro? I work hard, bro. I work hard for everything I got, man. I ain't none of these little. Yeah, we not gonna get into that, bro. Traumatized me. Mm. Candyman. Watching the Candyman growing up. That's what traumatized me. I'm not gonna lie. That Bloody Mary. My cousins used to lock me in the bathroom and do that Bloody Mary, flick the lights and all that stuff. Yeah, bro. No, not Jesus Christ. They just say John, and then we're gonna go from there. You could. I'm gonna let you guess my last name. My first name is John, though. About 8 minutes now I've been live. Hello, Miss Becca, Miss Reyes. Mm. How you doing, Miss Nikki? Oh. Okay, my bad, bro. My bad. You were talking to the person that was above that. Okay, the nigger man. Come on, come up with something better, man. Zachary, I'm good. I'm good, champ. How you doing, man? Today was awesome, bro. I had my son at the beach. It was just father and son day at the beach day, bro. Got to relax, enjoy the sun. He not even 2 years old. He'll be two in December, but getting him ready for next year when he officially learn how to swim and whatnot. But yeah, I don't. I listen to Rick Ross, but no, I am not Rick Ross, bro. I'm not. No, I don't. I don't. Nah, man. Come on, man. Thank you. Yeah, of course, Tyler. Of course, bro. I don't complain about much, bro. I really don't complain at all, man. Things happen. You know, uh, we take losses, of course, especially as men. And I mean, we're supposed to take losses, but how you grow from that. That's the real question. Do you let that shit tear you down, or do you what I mean, build off of it? As a man, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Everybody knows black can't swim. That's a stereotype, but we could go 70-30 on that. Let's say 70% of black people know how to swim, bro. I'll take that. That's funny. Rob Mack, I'm good, champ. What's good, bro? What y'all into? Talk to me, man. What y'all into? How do you rage bait a homeless man? Hmm. I ain't never been homeless before. To tell you that. That's one thing I ain't never been as homeless, bro. One thing I'll tell you about myself, bro. 13, 14, 15, and up, I ain't never asked my parents for no money, bro. I went out there and cut that grass. You know what I mean? Clean people's attics and all that stuff. Make sure I had money in my pocket, bro. As soon as I turned 15, I started working. God damn it. You know what I mean? A lot of these kids these days, they don't got that ambition. Everybody want to be outside and in the limelight, man. Nah, it's not about that. Attracting all that attention to yourself. Thank you, Zach. Once you start to have kids, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been with my wife for it'll be 16 years. I've been with my wife, dude. Been married for 6 now, but been with my wife for 16 years, bro. Did a lot of traveling around the world, bro. And we took our time. Let's just say that. bought our house, make sure our priorities were straight, and then we had a child. That's the best and smartest thing you guys could do. And to be honest with you, we didn't even have a wedding, bro. The day, like we went to our pastor, got married, and that same day we flew to France. Saved a bunch of money because it was just about us and the experience. It wasn't about nobody else, and that's what happened with a lot of these weddings. I'm just saying. Who is this guy, John Mitchell, man? I think kids are attractive. In which way? Correct yourself. Explain yourself. I'm not gonna lie, attention don't matter to life. We got around. Yeah, Steve. That's a semi-valid point. My mom, tomfoolery. My mom called wondering where you been. Sound like you trying to call me your pops, dude. That what it sound like, bro. That does sound very smart. Sounds like my parents' wedding. They had it in the backyard. Yeah, bro. Honestly, Zach, bro, that's probably just eventually we're gonna have um the wedding that she wants, and that's all in her timing, bro. But the smartest thing we did was just it's probably like four people when we got married, bro. Four people in front of our pastor, and then we drove to Boston to get on our flight to Cannes. You know what I mean? We land, yeah, bro. We enjoyed ourselves. We had a little 14-day vacation in France, bro, and it was probably one of the best times that we've had. We did not go to Paris because it's too much like New York, too much tourists. We were in a wine country. Probably the most beautiful scenery that I've ever seen in my life, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I advise anybody that's in here, that's in their early 20s, go explore the world, bro. That's the best thing that you could do is get as much experience as you possibly can, learn as much as you can about the world, and then take that back home to your family and friends and encourage them to do the same thing, bro. I am from the South, but I live in the North. But I've been in the North for 24 years. I'll be 36 this year in October. To answer Jesse Meza, yeah, yeah, Ellen Degenerate, yeah, that's funny. But yeah, France is it's a beautiful country, peaceful people, especially where we were. You know, we're in those small villages. You know, where those old cathedral churches. You go in there, they got all those different stained glass windows, and I'm trying to tell you, it's beautiful. I encourage a lot of people to travel the world, man. Go to Europe, man. Go to Europe. Lake Louise, or somewhere more in Canada. I'm actually going to be in Maine. Um, so we have a camping trip from Monday to Thursday next week, and then the 4 days after that. So Friday to the next Monday, we're gonna be up in Old Orchard, Maine, Old Orchard Beach. Gonna be my first time going to Old Orchard Beach, but we got a nice little hotel right there on the water, bro. And I can't wait. I think I'm gonna bring our fishing poles too, though. How many of y'all been here fishing? If you been here fishing and you live like the New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont area, bro, how many of y'all be up there fishing? What should I fish for up there? Because where I live at, you know what I mean? In the tri-state area, fish for a lot of striper, tautog, bluefish. Anthony Joseph. Yes, I smoke weed, friend. Not as much as I used to because I cut off a lot of my friends and whatnot. I smoke with myself, but I do smoke. I smoke good weed, bro. I tell you that. Do you smoke? Is the question. You know what I mean? What you smoke? I hope you're not smoking on those sticks and seeds. You feel me? Nowadays, these people, y'all young dudes, who if you are young, hopefully you not. They don't be knowing no good weed is, bro. And then they be spraying the weed and all this other shit, bro. They don't know what they be doing. No, my son's 2 years old, bro. Not even. Man, if my son ever decides to smoke, it better be with me, and he better be of age. Zachary, Brewster. Did you say Brew? Let me see. Let me see what you got going on. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe and hit the notification bell too because I be posting a lot of advice. I post funny stuff. I do reactions. I'm all over the place with it. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm a genius, but most geniuses are not too organized as people. But we're organized because we know how to get things together. You smoke daily, Anthony? That's all right. That's what's up, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta relax your mind, especially after a long day, after a long days of work. I'm not smoking no weed right now. I'm just hitting my little black and mild, bro. To be honest with you, wood tip to be exact. Wood tip regular, they smooth. Mike Wade, I miss that old crippy. What's that mean? Nah, I didn't take no offense to that, Zach, bro. You good? I didn't say I'm actually a genius, Brewster. I was just talking, just like people that think a lot are not too organized, but they have things in order in the way that they have things in order. If you get what I mean, like we know where we put things, we do things, how to do things, and all that. Let's just put it like this. Let me summarize it like this, Brewster. I would rather be a man that know a little about a lot of things than everything about one thing. If you get what I mean. Oh, okay, Mike. Was a typo. Yeah, bro. It's wood tip original, bro. Say I googled gay bartender and I'm here. What the hell are you looking for gay bartenders for, bro? What does that have to do with organization? I'm, why are you being so technical? I get where you're going, bro, but I mean, you don't got to be so technical. Have a little bit of humor. You dig? Have a little bit of humor, bro. Believe me, bro. Like, if you ever meet me in person, obviously you see that I'm a cool person. You meet me in person, bro, we'll probably have a ball together. You know what I mean? I like to cook on the grill, bro. You know what I mean? Gotta cook up if you know how to cook a boil, whatever you like to do, bro, that's all me, bro. You know what I mean? I think we'd be cool, Mr. Brewster, 7174. Just saying. What's up, Florida? I like Florida. Funny thing, me and my wife's first vacation was a road trip from where I live to Miami. And I'm gonna tell you, that was a 34-hour drive, bro. 34-hour drive. And I did not, well, I did stop for gas, whatever, a couple rest areas. But, bro, I didn't stop, bro. We going fishing and coming home to grill it. That's what I'm talking about. All we need is some lemon pepper, champ. Maybe a little bit of hot sauce, some rice on the side. However you want to, bro, however you want to do it. However you want to do it, bro. We went to the Dominican Republic not too long ago, right? The wife and I, we took a charter. We got lucky, too. We just happened to be, me and my wife on a charter, got lucky where we were the only ones that had booked it. And we caught some mahi, bro. I pulled in a 54-inch mahi from over 100 yards, bro. Probably took me maybe 45 minutes to reel that thing in, bro. Almost took my shoulder off. Yeah. You in Florida, I hope y'all eat gator down there. They be trying to cook that shit up here up north, bro. They didn't know what they be doing. They don't know how to season they shit, none of that, bro. We were in Punta Cana. We were in Punta Cana. I what's that island out there? We got to go to one of these beautiful islands out there, bro. It was so freaking gorgeous out there. The water, dude. Like you can't beat like DR, bro, and Jamaica. That's probably the best. And Antigua. Antigua's one of the low keys, one of the low key small islands that you cannot beat, bro. Maybe one day me and the wife buy a small little cottage out there or something, bro. But that's one of the beautifulest islands that I've ever seen, bro. Baby Grizz last night in the Bronx and why someone was walking. What? Hey, yo, yo, Grizz, bro. I hope you old enough to remember this, bro. Wasn't that in the Bronx where someone had a tiger living inside the PJs inside the projects, bro? And like they abandoned it. And it was in there. They had to send the firefighters and all that shit in there to get it tranquilize it and get it out of there, bro. They be doing some crazy shit in New York, bro. In the city, bro. I can't. It's too much going on out there. It's too many people from everywhere, bro, going on. And I mean, like their gun laws isn't compatible with the state that I live in. So like I can't conceal carry out there. So that sucks for me. Wherever I can't, I mean, I got my son and my wife, dude. You know what I mean? I'm trying to have a good time, but people, you never know people's intentions. Goku Kakarot. Yeah, bro. Who's talking? The shadows or the. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. And if I was a Super Saiyan, I'd kick your ass. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite character in Dragon Ball? Goku Kakarot. That was the Bronx, right, dude? Yeah, it was in the Bronx. It was in the Bronx. Man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. People be crazy out there. People be crazy in the city, bro. I can't, man. There's too much going on. Yeah, the tiger was up in the apartments. Louisiana guy, please answer my question from above if you can about my favorite weed strain, sativa, indica, and music, hip hop or rap. Hmm. Are you asking me that, Zach? I can tell you who the real goat is of Louisiana. Tell you that right now. And as far as weed, I like hybrids, but let's go with sativa, bro, because I'm a Kush man. Love Kush, but I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, nothing beats that NY sour. If you old enough to remember that New York sour or that Acapulco Gold, bro, like that purple haze. I mean, huh? I mean, you can't beat that. Hijack. What a jerk. I'm not gonna block you or anything. I'm not that type of guy. Feel how you feel. I could really care less. And what's your favorite music artist, hip hop or rap? Right now, I'm gonna tell you, and Zach, you should go check these guys out. First off, Benny the Butcher, 38 Special. I promise you, you're gonna like them guys. Indica's in the couch. Yeah. Well, if you decide to go to sleep, I mean, that's what indica does to you. Put you straight to fucking sleep. Especially if you eat something good. You want me to turn you out? No. Why would I want that? Yeah, Wu-Tang been fire. We not gonna sit back. Come on, Mob Deep. Come on, brand new. We not gonna act like the goats ain't the goats. All right. There's levels, but I'm talking about this like this new upstate New York rap, bro. Griselda, Black Soprano fan, bro. Like, I mean, we can go on like Ransom. Ransom is nice. Ransom is nice. DMX. I put DMX above Pop. To be real with you, why would you say Diddy, man? Diddy made some hits. I'm not gonna lie, bro, but no, he's not the best out of New York. He did run New York, had everybody shook. Don't want to get people back their publishing. Bad boy for like me. Black Rob and Mace are the best that came out of Bad Boy. Diamond dancing like Diddy. The truth. Asian and Latinos are becoming a big hip hop. They really are, bro. They really are. I like Anuel. AA. He fire. But I grew up on like Danny Yankee, Daddy Yankee, Don Amar, all that. You know what I mean? Because I used to be fucking with a lot of the Puerto Ricans out here where I'm at. So I mean, when you deal with a bunch of Puerto Ricans, you're gonna start to like their music, bro. And of course, acquire the understanding of how they like what they be talking about. You know what I mean? I understand more Spanish than I speak. I'm down in Miami and I'm riding on dolphins, coke and coffee. That's a fire line, baby Grizz. That's a fire line. I'm down in Miami and I'm riding on dolphins, coke and come on, man. First off, we're not gonna dismiss that you got that coke line from Bad Boys 2 or 3. I think it's 2 with Johnny Tapia, right? Am I right? Man, hold up. Why y'all asking black men about weed, food, and rap? It's not that serious, guy. It's all good. 'Cause I'm not. I don't. I mean, maybe it went over my head, but yeah, I don't know. Some of us actually like weed. Just saying. If you live in a state that's where it's legal, then you could go to a dispensary, Mr. Roblox. Just saying. Just stirring the pot. Nah. Yeah, we did. But I will say this, bro. I am a big fan of the Beastie Boys. Definitely am. Bubba Sparks. I do kind of like M. M is fire. I'm not gonna lie. M is fire. I'm not gonna take nothing from him, but he ain't the goat as everybody say he is. Come on, bro. Zaza. Zaza's not what we had in 2008 to 2013, bro. Our weed was better, Mr. Rudy, Clay. Our weed was better back then, bro. The weed was stronger, bro. Trying to tell you, I'm not faded. I'm not even. I didn't even smoke today. I probably haven't smoked in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. No sleep till Brooklyn. Yeah, you right. You right. For real, yo. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. That way we can stay engaged. And then I'll start going live more often. Cause I post, like I said, I post a lot of shorts and every now and again little videos and stuff like that. But I mean, I do a lot of short videos and like 1 to 3 minute videos and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys like it. I say that the mid 2000s had the best weed. How many of y'all remember the Arizona when Arizona first came around? What you want? Ah, Shotas, Shane from Shotas, right? I'm from Louisiana. I'm gonna just tell you where I live. I live in Connecticut, bro. Where it's hot in the summer and cold as fuck in the wintertime, bro. I'm from who asked me that? Cole Kennedy. What part of Louisiana? If you know where like the Homer Thibodeau area is, and then Napoleonville right there on the bayou, I'm from in between there, called Labadyville. That's a small man. The population maybe 2,300. Small town, sugarcane fields. Have you ever been questioned? Nah, never. I've never even been to jail a day in my life. Had police put pistols in my face before. I've had dogs barking in my face, but and I was put into the back of cop cars before too, but I've never brought to jail. Never taken to jail, bro. I mean, they just like fucking with people. I'm in my 30s now. This is back in like my early 20s and whatnot. I haven't had no interaction with the police in over a decade, dude. You know, CT does blow. The whole tri-state area does. It does, bro. Unless you go to the shore, and then that's the best area, especially if you like to be by the water, bro. Especially if you like to be by the water. Jeff. Who's Jeff? Where he from? Is he from where I'm from? Where I live? Facts, but it depends on where. Man, I'm not a fan of the city, bro. I went to the drunk tank for a night in South Korea. How was that? How was that? In South Korea? I know they got some strict laws out there. They are allies of the United States. So, but still though, how was the drunk tank there? Um, Last drill rapper that I really listened to was Lil Herb, G Herbo, what he go by now. But no, and I only like G Herbo because he really does have real good lyrical abilities. He has real good lyrical abilities. So like, and Bibby. But outside of that, I'm not a fan of drill rap. You know what I mean? I have an opinion on that. You know what I mean? And I think that a lot of these youngsters are tainted based off of that music. And then not only that, the ones that try to rap, like these drill rappers from Chicago and New York, I mean, they all sound the same. Like they don't have no their own style, no cadence. They don't know how to put double, triple entendres together. They don't have no real good writing abilities. You know what I mean? They all sound the same and talk about the same thing. Well, it was American MPS, but it was just a chain link cell. Okay. Didn't John Gotti tell? If I'm not mistaken, John Gotti told. Most of the legends, so-called legends from New York, told. Just saying, that's why that street shit is dead, bro. I don't know why everybody want to be in the street, but that street shit dead because a lot of them mob bosses told, bro. Say you in Cleveland. Don't forget to like and subscribe, bro. Y'all mad cool. I'm not even gonna hold you. Thank y'all for having this conversation with me. I'm just chilling. Gambino, the Gambino family, the crime family. Yeah. You ain't lying, bro. That rap and drill shit is for the birds, bro. Cause they don't be talking about shit, bro. They don't be talking about nothing. Who is your favorite UFC fighter? Mm. Mighty Mouse, Cain Velasquez. I do like John Jones, but he did lose to Dominic Reyes. I'm not gonna lie. He lost to Dominic Reyes. Now, gang life is not cool. It's not cool, bro. Anytime you gotta claim color to protect yourself or whatever, bro, like then I mean you're a weak individual. But I will say this though, a lot of these young people seek love and things that they don't get at home, so they find different outlets, and they should find a hobby, or get into books, reading. You know, that's how us in the early '80s and '90s, late '80s and '90s. That's how we grew up. You know what I mean? We disappeared into books, reading good stories and whatnot. Okay, yeah, he is fine. He middleweight, right? Charles Oliveira. He's middleweight, right? Who did he fight last? 38, Fred. I'll be 36 in October, champ. Shout out to the '80s babies out here, bro. We lived the best life in the '90s, bro. Opening fire hydrants, playing ding dong ditch, hide and seek, manhunt, bro. Like we lived, bro. We had the best life, bro. That's not lie. Like we not gonna sit here playing football on the road in the street, getting hit into the ditch, bro. Odds of life. I'll be 25 in a few days. Hey, happy early birthday. I hope you get a nice good meal for your birthday. You should have yourself a nice big thick ass T-bone steak with some potatoes and you feel me? Some good, bro. Not no burgers or nothing like that. You should cook yourself up a big ass T-bone steak. Probably cost you about $14, but that's okay, bro. Spend the money because you celebrating your life. You hear me? Right? We got the. I couldn't tell you, bro. I only got one, but I got a bunch of nieces and nephews, and I'm the favorite uncle. Obviously, you guys could tell by my personality that I'm probably the favorite uncle of all my nieces and nephews. Mm. Hmm. For real, eyes of life. Cook yourself a nice big juicy ass steak, bro. You gonna telling you, bro. Season it up real nice for you. Let it marinate overnight. Actually, you should do that. Throw it inside of a Ziploc. Let that shit marinate. That shit gonna be banging. I'm not even gonna hold you. Two little girls. Hey, that's a beautiful thing. I feel bad for you though, cause you got two girls, bro. You gonna be full time daddy mode all the time. Want to put foot in ass. Whoever she bring home, they bring home, bro. Once they get of age, bro. But kudos to you, bro. Do you believe Epstein files gonna be published, the full version? Not right now. Not at all. Well, yeah, not right now. I'm not gonna say not at all because it's too much going on. Too many power players that's got that shit blocked. But eventually, like honestly, a lot of them people that's part of that shit, bro. They're old and they're gonna die off soon. You know what I mean? I hope that the girls that went through that stuff get their justice, but them dudes they're gonna get sent straight to hell, bro. So they're gonna meet their maker. I'm just saying, whether it comes out or not, bro. Like at the end of the day, it's not up to us to cast judgment. Once they meet their demise, their judgment is gonna come, and that's gonna be. I mean, that's their fate, bro. They decided to do everything that they decided to do. I mean, you don't get to that type of power without being dirty. Just saying to your sis, I'm the only boy. I got three sisters, and I'm the only boy. Mr. Fuller. Like, why the fuck? I'm the only one of my friends who works on my own truck, fear guy, and is married. My sister calls me so hard, Sam. Hey, just know that you one of one. That guy, just know that you one of one, my friend. You know what I mean? You can't be replicated, and everybody not like you. And being that you have those skills, there's always going to be use for you. I'm just saying. You're the guy that everybody comes to, just like how I am. Finally, the herbs come around. I smoke it by the pound. Back in the day, I ain't gonna lie, I used to smoke like that, bro. About an ounce, but you know, your boy getting older, bro. Oh, come on, man. I don't got the lungs like that no more. You know what I mean, especially with this fake ass weed they got nowadays. Jones did lose to Reyes. In addition, used drugs multiple times. That's true. He did. He was on that coke. You feel me? But Reyes, I watched that fight three times, and the most recent time I watched it was last week, bro. I think Reyes easily outscored John Jones by a landslide. Maybe the third round was where it got tight, but that first and second round, bro, Reyes was giving John Jones the busy, bro. Foot to ass, bro. Like he really had. We had 3-2, 3-2. You're right. You're right. It was a 5 round, but Reyes really got that, bro. Reyes got that. He beat him. I've never seen John Jones lose that bad before. Never seen John Jones lose that bad before. Shout out my cousin. She a big fan of yours, bro. Dixie. No, is that real? Dixie Normus. Um, well, shout out to them if she is. I mean, hopefully she sent you to my page, and hopefully some of my shorts and whatnot pop up on your YouTube timeline. I know, overcome them eye pokes. That's what John Jones do, bro. Like he a dirty fighter, bro. It's surprisingly for his height with an 84 inch wingspan, bro. He's not a good striker. He's great at submission and he's good at taking out the legs. He's good at taking out the legs. That's one thing for sure about John Jones. I mean, he's strategic though. That's what I like the most about dude, bro. I used to like the WWE, Brittany. One Stone Cold and The Rock of like really like before they started making like every now and again appearances. My neck is right here. But before they started making like them every now and again appearances, bro, like The Rock, Stone Cold, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, man, once, oh man, that hurt my heart right there. Eddie Guerrero passing away, that messed me up bad. He's never lost a fight. He's been disqualified. John Jones, who was that against? Real question as a black boy, do you identify Jai Jones? I mean, do you identify with Jai Jones because he's black or other fighters? No. Sheer skill. His skill, like dude, John Jones is his fighting ability is crazy. I'm sure he can strike, bro, but he likes to do damage. And that elbow is freaking crazy. Oh yeah? Against Matt Hamill? Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna go check that out. That was funny. Motherfucker asked what my neck was. You see this big ass hoodie I got on me, bro? This big champion hoodie, bro. Come on. Your neck is supposed to disappear inside a damn champion hoodie. He used to come back outside the octagon also. I heard that. I heard that before. Tom, oh, you think so? Tom Aspinall? Hmm. He would have to keep his distance. Playing cops and I grew up in the 90s playing cops and robbers with my black neighborhood friends. We played Ding Dong Ditch, played with Super Soakers, used cap guns and everything. That's a fact, Zach. That's a fact, bro. Them Super Soakers nowadays aren't what they used to be. These Super Soakers nowadays suck. Straight trash. We had that fire back then. Rampage Jackson was a beast too. He's too wild of a fighter. He's a brawler. That's why he lost the fights that he lost, bro, because he liked to brawl. Like he semi had strategy, but there was no real strategy to his fight game. He just liked to brawl, if we're being honest. But I like Rampage Jackson. Mm. Ah, I know. How many of y'all remember that power bomb that Rampage did, bro? That shit was crazy. For real. He was about to black out too. Came back from the dead and bodied that man. He got banana cream pie and said it's the first time ever you know give me a cream pie. Do y'all watch Rampage Jackson's his streaming platform? Cause I watch like he's funny, bro. He had me cracking up. Him and the son, bro, is hilarious. At a diner or a restaurant. Now that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Hey, I got a quick question though. How many of y'all like basketball? Talk to me. How many of y'all like basketball? So we can have a. I want to argue with some people real quick. Let's get this like 5 minute. Let's get a 5 minute argument in about basketball, about who the goat is. Cause my personal opinion, Kobe is the goat. LeBron just like to run up numbers because he can't get the rings. He's running up numbers, and of course, running them numbers up. I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm a Lakers fan, but he's on my Lakers, so I gotta run with him. But he ain't the goat. The Raptors. Kawhi got y'all a ring. Kyle Lowry, he got y'all a ring. That shot from that corner, bro, with Kawhi Leonard, bro, that shit was crazy, bro. And then he sat down and watched it bounce and go around the rim, then drop it, bro. That shit was live, bro. That shit was live, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I love that. Pull up then. Pull up then. Bring some weed while you at it. God damn it. I don't care if you pull up. To be honest with you, Magic. I give it to Magic. Which y'all order? Because as number one, we got 1A and 1B. All right. Kobe 1B, Jordan 1A. LeBron probably I say LeBron number 6 or 7, dude. If we been honest, Tim Duncan. I got Tim Duncan at number 5. Got Tim Duncan at number 5, bro. He a quiet killer. My mom home from work. She said they locked up her pimp. What the fuck? Yo, Grizz, bro. You been wilding all night, bro. That's the funniest shit ever, bro. Shaq. I put Shaq at 7. I put Shaq at 7. All right, so Jordan 1A, Kobe 1B. Magic number 2. Wilt Chamberlain number 3. Number 4, I give to Steph Curry because Steph Curry got all his rings on one team. I put Steph Curry before LeBron, just because he didn't have to go to different teams, and LeBron went through 112 first round draft picks. I'm just saying. Yo, Zachary, you crazy, bro? You about to pay all the bills, bro? Yeah, motherfucker. I can see this motherfucker Zachary. I don't know what you look like, bro. This motherfucker Spud Webb. That's only. What's up, big cuz? I see you in there, Quentin. No, that's only. This motherfucker said Spud Webb. But I can see Zachary busting in the room with a cape on and some tighty whities, bro. It'd be like, Daddy's home, bro. I'm fucking stupid. She about to. Oh man, you crazy, bro. She about to pay your bills, Zach. Sound like she gonna be your sugar mama. Spud Webb. He's not even in the conversation, bro. But as far as bounce, we could put him in the top 10 for having them bunnies. We could put him in the top 10 for having the bunnies. Tell you that. Him and Nate Robinson. Who better, cuz? Nate Robinson or Spud Webb? Who you got? Uh Barlina Town. In their prime, Shaq beats LeBron all day. That's a fact. Shaq beats everybody in his prime, especially if he had the work ethic like Kobe. I put Steph Curry before LeBron James. LeBron can run up as many numbers as he want, bro. The rings, at the end of the day, that's what matters, bro. As much as he try nowadays to say that rings don't matter, he don't get what the ring coach is about, bro. He know he want them rings, bro. Otherwise, right now, he wouldn't be trying to get with Jokic or be trying to go to Dallas or get Kyrie to come to LA. I'm just saying. Yeah, absolutely. LeBron got more skill than Shaq. Shaq is more dominant than LeBron. Nobody fears Shaq. I mean, nobody fears LeBron, though. I'm just saying. People be excited to play against him. Everybody was scared to play against Kobe. They were scared to play against Shaq. They were scared to play against Jordan. They be scared to play against Steph Curry, if we being honest, because they can't stop his shooting. I'm just saying, bro. Talk to me after Joker retires. When Jokic retires, then we'll. And what he says after his next contract, he'll probably retire. So maybe the next 2 to 4 years. Yeah, and who's stopping Shaq, bro? Like, who do you see? Like, bro, like from the '90s, from the '90s to the 2000s, bro. Who's gonna? Burger lover, love you too, man. I didn't donate to nothing, god damn it. I love everybody though. Just keep your business to yourself. Who? Zach, who you talking about? Who got a great personality and seem like they're awesome human? If you're talking about me, I appreciate it. I'm real cool people, bro. Oh, Jokic, yeah, bro. But he left it. He left his off season more than he loves basketball. He's starting to lose the passion for basketball. You can see it. There's too much controversy going on in basketball for him, and I could tell that about his personality that he don't like that, bro. Yeah, Shaq is the number one. Hey, cuz Shaq versus Wilt Chamberlain, bro. How you think that would have went, bro? Would Wilt Chamberlain get 60, 70 points against Shaquille O'Neal? I remember that. That was in the All Star game. He gave. I go, yo, Shaq used to be giving out that work, bro. His handles were stupid, bro. His footwork was crazy too. Imagine if he would have stayed with the Lakers, bro. Imagine if Shaq would have stayed with the Lakers, bro. Kobe would have had about 8, 9 rings, bro. I'm fine with IHOP changing the name to. All right, what the hell are you talking about, Stanley? Zach, I'm the number one uncle, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Hey, how many of y'all got I got a question real quick because I've been having problems with my hot tub, bro. I think my pump is just giving me problems. Uh, if for some reason, man, it's not heating up no more, man. How many of y'all been having them issues? I got a blow up one. It's a Coleman, but I've been having issues with my pump, man. Maybe I have to get a new pump for it because the wife, it's about to get to the fall season. Gonna be having cool evenings, so she gonna try to be out here. Zavu, I feel the urge to call you the N word, but I'm stronger than that, my nigga. Okay. Okay, whatever. Hey, I can't control your mouth, bro. You feel me? Talk crazy, be nice. I really don't give two F's, bro. You know what I mean? My personality too big to be falling for bullshit. As long as people don't touch me, get within 3 feet of me, bro. Like, yeah. Nah, this nigga just had 3 point or a mid. That's a fact. If he made, bro, imagine how many points Shaq would have had, bro, if he made his free throws. He was always at the line, always. Yeah, you good, man, Zawu, bro. Like for real, I don't take shit personal, bro. Unless I really know you and you know me, and you intentionally hurt me, bro. Outside of that, I really don't care, bro. You good, bro. You good. For real. It's your boy Parlay though. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, man. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe mainly because I love you guys. Really. I have 1,300 plus subscribers on my YouTube, and I try to upload daily. Um, I don't know. Maybe because it's under my deck. And then if you look right here, like I got I got trees and stuff all in my front yard. So a lot of the leaves and well, not leaves, like the small things, the little fine stuff be falling, maybe clog it up. You know what I mean? So you don't have to do that, Zach. I'll do that, bro. But if you do, I appreciate it greatly. Real talk. I really, you're a good dude for that, man. You in here looking out, and you been in here the whole time. You know what I mean, great conversation. You hilarious as well, bro. But yeah, man. And they could tell we found. I got the same glasses. You got the same. You don't rock them like I do, cuz. Look, let me put them on, bro. Hey, don't I look like Cyclops? Don't I look like the black Cyclops, bro? I look like the black Cyclops around this piece, bro. Ah, probably need a heater core. You might be right because this what it does, right? It'll turn on and heat for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then it'll turn off. I look like Kanye West going crazy. Kanye West is going crazy, but he's a very intelligent man. I feel bad for the shit that he going through, the way that he conducts himself, bro. Um, but people like Kanye, you could tell that he was people took advantage of his kindness. Yeah, it still pumps. That's why I thought it was clogged. But yeah, bro. We say looking like Blade. You know what? I appreciate that because Blade is probably one of the ghosts of the Marvel Comics universe, bro. Actually, he started as far as the movie wise. So, did you guys know that there were two Marvel comics, two different entities of Marvel? There was Stan Lee, and then there was another brand of Marvel, but they were limited. Motherfucker say I look like show enough to Shogun. Harlem. What do I look for in a man? Honesty, and to be who he is, and a good friend, respectful. I don't look for loyalty. I look to trust people though. If I can't trust you, then I don't need you around me. And that's a big pause, but yeah, I'm not gay, but I'm just saying. Yes, Wesley Snipes is the best, man. Come on. Blade Trinity was kind of trash though. I'm saying. Ryan Reynolds did okay in that. He made it comical, but I mean, hey, hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo se llama? Um, ¿Cómo se llama? Welcome to the party. Absolutely, the first Blade. And I'm talking to Orson. ¿Cómo se llama? Welcome to the party. Mm. Yeah, Blade Trinity, bro. I don't, man. Come on. What Avengers was the biggest? I mean, has the biggest package. What Avenger? What? I mean, come on, man. What you talking about, bro? I don't know nothing about no gangs, bro. I know a lot of gang members that I grew up with, but that wasn't my avenue. That wasn't my avenue, bro. But me and my family and my cousin can attest this, Mr. Quentin Balancier. You see him in the comments. Our family respect it. So I'm just saying. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I recommend that you never join a gang because the motherfuckers are weak. Gang members are weak. You can't rely on another man to protect you, bro. As a man, yeah, Blue Streak is yo. I was watching Blue Streak like a month ago. They put it on. Prime or Netflix. It's on one of those, but man, Blue Streak is freaking awesome. Um, Eli. For real, right? Cuz, man, motherfuckers talk about gang shit in 2025, bro. We don't do that shit, bro. Motherfuckers is independent money getters, bro. Independent money getters, bro. How do you glorify motherfuckers that terrorize their own neighborhood and people, bro? You feel me? Where they do that shit at, bro? This ain't. We don't do that shit no more, man. That gang shit about to be dead anyways, cause everybody telling. You can't do nothing without somebody telling, man. Even the plug telling, bro. I'm just saying. If I'm lying, I'm flying, and I'm definitely not flying, bro. Motherfucker said, I just want to raise some hell. Well, join your ass up to the army. If you want to raise hell, go to the army and put in work for your country. What's that? Gerst Blade works. My dad used to say that. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Hey, true fact, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not lying, bro. I'm telling you the truth, bro. I would rather y'all hate me for telling the truth than, you know what I mean, love me for telling you some false shit, bro. And that's one thing I don't do, bro. That's what I'm saying, Zach, bro. Yo, if people really knew how good people like me really live, bro, they would want to have a similar lifestyle. They would want to have a similar lifestyle, bro. I travel, I enjoy my family, bro. Take care of my family. You know what I mean, like it don't get no better than that, bro. I don't want or need for anything. Put it like this: I took a year, a little bit over a year, and I'm still off right now. I'll probably be going back to work in September, but I took a little bit over a year and a half off to raise my son that's almost 2 years old because I didn't want to miss that time. So, in order to do that, you have to have your things in order, your priorities straight in order to do shit like that, bro. Not too many men would step down and do what I did. And I've been with my wife for 16 years. Not too many people would do something like that, bro. I'm just saying, nobody should be dying right now. I think these politicians are very selfish and money hungry and hell bent on creating chaos and putting people against each other. That shouldn't be. We should be living in humanity, loving one another. I'm just saying. Actually, no, Skip. We both work very good, high paying jobs. I'm a heavy machine operations first and foremost, and I certify people if you want to be technical. And then my wife, she's in the mortgage industry. I'm just saying, if you want to buy a house, get at me. My wife will get you right. If you want to get certified on level 3 to level 5 heavy machine operations, I got you, Mr. Skip. I can do that. I can put you in that place to be able to do so and make good money to where you'll be able to work anywhere in the country or in the world. I'm just saying, not only am I good at what I did, but I traveled, got paid to do so. So, I mean, you could talk as much crap as you want, bro, but you're not gonna phase me. I'm just saying. Yo, everybody go show love to Skip, man. Everybody put W in the chat for Skip, man. For real. Just so you know, Mr. Skip, man, some people are unfazed by the BS. We have too big of hearts, too good personalities to be faced by crap like you. If I was a jerk, I would kick you out, but I'm not that type of person because I accept it all. I mean, the love got to come with the hate, and the hate got to come with the love. That's a balance. That's the balance of life: love and hate, yin and yang, black and white. Just saying, brother. I'm on the right, but I believe people versus the government. That's true. The government try to take advantage of us. I mean, but it's up to you guys to know the loopholes. You know, and might I tell you, no matter who you voted for or whatever it may be, just know. And a lot of people miss this point. Your governor is your president of your state because you guys vote for the things that goes on in your state, your town, your city, wherever you may be, and it's up to them to get that done. So you should put your governor before your president. I'm just saying. Mm, 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 mm. What do you do for work? Heavy machine operator, forklift, cherry picker, crane, whatever. Like good work. Reach truck, everything. I love heavy machine operations. I can't wait to go back to work, bro. Zach. I started off in warehouse though. Learned all the machines, made sure, got certified in everything, and then I became a certifier. I advise, honestly, if you want, let me put it like this: for anybody that's between the ages of 18 and 30, you don't have kids or whatever it may be, you decide not to go to school. I advise because for one, it's good money. Of course, you sacrifice a lot of time, like 14, 15, 16-hour work days, depending on the type of warehouse that you work in. But I advise every 18 to 30-year-old, if you don't have all of those things going on, like as far as family, whatever, you decide not to go to school, to learn heavy machine operations because it's a good trade to have. And depending on the company that you work for, they train you in the facilities. So it's actually a very smart occupation. Just saying. Just saying, man. That's probably the best thing that ever happened to me because it opened up a bunch of doors to me. You know, I got to do a lot within that. Met a lot of different people, people from multiple different countries that encouraged me to go to their country. So yeah, man, it's real good work. I promise you. Like I said, you may be tired all the time, but your pockets will be fat. You'll make some great money. Just saying. Real men have to make sacrifices, whether we're liked or not. As a family man, your job is to provide for your family. And that means sacrificing time to make a better life for your family in the future. So you don't have to worry about or want for things. You know what I mean? If you have kids, your kids are gonna always love you in the day, especially if you're a good father, a good mother. You'll be loved and admired when you go to the grave. They'll appreciate you when you go to the grave. While you're here right now, don't expect to be appreciated. I'm trying to tell you, as a man, don't expect to be appreciated because you got to go out and work for everything hard and compete against other men for everything. Win, lose, or draw. I'm just saying, telling you the truth. Men are meant to take losses, bro. Hmm? Shout out to my boy Zach, man. Again, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Go check out my content though. Hopefully I make you guys laugh, give you guys advice, you learn something. You know, I got it all for you. listen, I'm about to be out, man. I've been on here for about an hour and 10 minutes. I mean, I love y'all. Again, W for the chat. Respect to y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Show love to me. Maybe tomorrow around this time I go live again. All right? Y'all be easy. We out.